Welcome to DTKE with your hosts Mudhoni
and Wariga Wakemani,
where we aim to bring you nothing but dope conversations
on the regular.
Good girl. I'm sorry. Hi,
happy new month.
Happy new month.
It seems like we've been recording every month ikianza.
Yes, I'm telling you, we've been consistent. We've been consistent.
Awesome.
And we're also not biased. I was in nowadays because we're on the tube as well. We can't slide in the guest. We have to we have to begin with the guest from the word go. So let's at least ndio tuweze kuendelea communicate vipoa. Guest name please.
Official names Penina Kemunto Maraga. You can always call me Pesh or Kemi. Side names.
Side names.
Yes.
Pesh or Kemi.
Yes.
Hey, okay. Pesh, happy new month.
Happy new month.
October is here.
Yes.
We are officially in quarter 4 of 2022.
Hata usiongee.
Why?
Vile maisha yatupeleka mbio. I'm just from telling a pal of mine right now. Ni end month ingine. You know end month chronicles.
Yes.
Bills, ni and all that.
Yes.
And then kidogo November is here.
It's here.
Kidogo December is here.
Imagine.
Pesa ya sherehe hakuna.
Tell your mate. Pesa ya sherehe
iko
haiwezi kosa.
Okay, so we are sorry.
Yes.
I am very sorry for offending the rich people.
No. You know, December we need to celebrate my birthday.
But in Kenya,
we'll need to celebrate Jesus' birthday. Kwa hivyo pesa ya sherehe haiwezi kosa.
That's a personal problem. At this rate,
it's a me problem.
It's a you problem because it's your birthday.
But anyway, yeah.
Ama unyenyekia tu kama mimi. Unaona vile tu yangu inaenda
hapana.
By the way, September.
We always say you must make noise. Like I personally believe birthdays you need to make noise.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a year has passed. Yani, first you consider you've not either been admitted in hospital.
Yeah.
You've not been involved in
that
something.
Noise we make uko ndani tunaambia tu God asante. Hiyo makelele kwambia asante Mungu sawa.
Hapana, they will know.
Lazima
they will know.
Sawa,
it's the Lord who did it.
Sawa basi.
You know, last week I was telling someone that I was thought that the first week of October is going to be next week, not even this week. Nikamwambia hapana, September imeisha.
Yes.
Do you know next week we are at September 10th? It's a holiday.
Yes.
Monday. Next week is mid-October. By
the way,
next week is mid-October.
Na kuna holiday hapo katikati 20th.
Holiday ni Monday. We have a holiday on Monday and 20th.
Jesus.
Yeah. So
nakwambia pesa. Lakini Kenya watu Kenya wako na pesa. Juzi niliona track ya magari zote ni mpya shindo hizi zimepelekewa mtu
labda zilikuwa zinaenda Uganda.
Hapana. Talking of Uganda, walituchokoza.
What happened?
Walituchokoza jana. Wacha nikutafutie. Alafu Kenyans kuflex. Tulichokozwa na anaitwa nani?
I just saw briefly Museveni's son. What did he want with us?
He said it can only take 2 weeks. It wouldn't take us, my army and me, 2 weeks to capture Nairobi. Hiyo ni uchokozi na kaje.
I think he was hacked.
No, he wasn't. Do you know he kept retweeting?
Yeah, I think he was hacked.
Wacha sasa watu kuflex. KOT. Watu wameflex. Ile serious. Kuna pali Alinur alisema acha kuongea vile anaongea just me alone can buy the whole Uganda. Alafu yes, I'm telling you, people flexed. And then there's someone who posted a picture of Nairobi. You know how Nairobi right now is so beautiful with the roads and all that. Iki address Ugandans. Please, this is not Dubai. This is not like your village. This is Nairobi.
Okay.
Yes,
watu waliongea wakaongea.
You can never go wrong with KOT though.
You know, if KOT was able to chase away the president, chase away Matiang'i,
I know.
And they keep sending away people like, okay, wow, you know, even for your own mental health, you just choose.
Yani ali choose to violence. Na mpaka kakapcha akasema, "Nona, I've gotten the Kenyan attention." Yeah, though I think it's not right what he said. Actually, he needs to be
to send an apology?
No, yeah, he need.
I'm thinking he was hacked. I think somebody was playing with his account.
No, he wasn't. There's when I was following the tweets, apparently it's something amezoea kufanya.
Kuchokoza.
Hapana, si tunataka tu amani na amani idumu. You know.
I hope so. I wish ungeona sasa videos, the memes. Watu Kenyans KDF wakifight na ni UDF or something.
Whatever they are.
It was just funny. It's comedy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's interesting. You always find comedy in the weirdest
in
of
the
places.
Weirdest, exactly.
Yeah. You know, speaking of, again, something that happened recently, inflation, you know, cost of living has gone up, you know. And hakuna mtu anatetemeka sana. Your chocolate has gone up.
I guess,
your water, drinking water, your soda, your alcohol has gone up. At least mafuta, petrol walisema hawatapandisha.
Yeah.
They wanted to, but they said they won't. So like, whew. You know, so everything.
I saw a tweet on that. There's this guy who was going to buy chocolate. Alafu akozile, mi nilidhani chocolate ni chocolate ni 30 bob. Sasa ni unga nitabaya ama ni dem nitambaya. I just laughed. But it's true, everything is just expensive. But funny enough, it's like we're getting immune to it.
Yeah, we always say, we feel pain, we make noise for a day or two. The third day,
but wacha tungoje freedom ya Rigiji. Freedom is here.
Tumeshinda. Rigiji has been telling us of freedom
coming. Is here. Wacha tuone kama
it's also worldwide, so it's something like it's not only in Kenya peke yake. So ni kama tu sasa nika watu wameshaanza kuzoea.
Because you see even the dollar affects everyone.
It's okay. But for example, something like I always try to understand. I've not yet understood, so somebody needs to break it down for me. A country like Ethiopia is landlocked, and their fuel has not even reached 100 bob. As ours, by the after you pita tu hivi ikienda hivyo kwao.
But
you
also,
get,
I guess
Uganda and Tanzania have not increased their rates of inflation for the past 4-5 years.
But
meanwhile, as every
still, if you are to compare us and those countries you're mentioning, our country is very developed, even the economy wise. As in, we are so developed, my dear. Hata kutoka liga Ethiopia hapa na sijini ungekuwa unatuambia Dubai, lakini sasa tuna understand Dubai kwenye nini inatoka.
Acha usiongee vibaya juu ya Ethiopia, because again last week kwa magazeti tu, Ethiopia has purchased you know, the KQ has been sitting back relaxing, knowing that we're the pride of Africa. Wow, who is Ethiopia? They're penetrating the Nigerian market. They already have shares in Malawi, some countries in the south. They're already taking shares as well, countries in the west, you know.
But still, as they do that, are they developing their own country as well?
They are.
Are they?
They are.
Sawa.
They are. So that's why I'm trying to think and imagine, you know, like what are we not doing, you know? And we have resources.
As a country, we are doing a lot.
Today you're the one who's optimistic.
We are doing a lot.
Please tell me what you consumed before coming here.
Nothing. Ni kuchokozo vile tulichokozwa jana. That's as in, if you at times KOT can really give you motivation, you know, exactly. You get so motivated mpaka like, I love being in Kenya,
you know. Yeah. That is not, I don't think that is me today.
No, we are doing well. We are doing well. Wacha tu ni vile saizi this year, as let's just say since COVID came, it's been so rough to everyone. Apart from that, we are headed the right direction. Kwanza ukiangalia infrastructure. Hey. Karibu nihamie Nairobi.
Bado jakuwa convinced.
Lakini umekuja saidia kwetu.
Nitakuja.
Nitakuja. At least now we have nice eateries. We have malls. Si lazima tukuje.
And your joints are not being shut down like the ones in Nairobi.
Ziko tu smack on the highway.
Akiwarenga samaki imefungwa kama hujanipeleka.
Pole sister.
And other joints. You know, anyway.
Pole kwa alai lazima pesa kampeni irudi.
Hapana, awahakikishe pia hizi zingine. If it's going to affect, there are other places as well. I just hope now then they sit down as a
Hata
county.
watu wa Thika
and
Road, the famous unasikia ni
Quiver.
kama
But
Loft
there
and
are-
Quiver.
places
Loft
yeah.
is also shut.
I'm trying to think ni Loft ama ni Quiver inakwanga kwa barabara.
Quiver.
Ni Quiver.
Yeah.
Iko highway ya
Hiyo
Thika Road.
ina pollute.
There are buildings behind.
There are buildings behind.
Yes.
But still wenye walikuwa najenga hapo.
Na hata kale ka usherati kana kwanga those areas.
Still, if you were to chunguza, like go deeper into these things, usherati ni mingi sana kila mahali.
Sodom is here.
Sodom is here.
Anyway, you know, Warenga.
Yes.
I think the last time we sat down, we actually discussed and said that for us guys who happen to be in the happen to be in the business sector, we need to sit down and actually have a conversation. You know, our businesses are small. No kugeria money.
No, they are big.
No.
They are big. They are big.
You know, I actually saw your page yesterday and I saw you have like 30,000 followers.
Yes, that's
I was like, please correct me louder. Usiogope.
Usiogope mic.
Usiogope mic.
31.7.
Hey.
Yes.
I actually looked and I was like, wow. I was so impressed. And then I've been trying to wonder and try to also understand, like even us guys like you and I also, what can we do? Like first, like before we even go there, what made you get into business? Guest first, please. What motivated you? Actually sat down and actually money. Tell us what, other than money. Actually,
in regards to this topic and the business background that I have, there's a difference between an entrepreneur and a business person.
Yes.
So who are you? An entrepreneur ama a business tuite kienyeji businessman. Umeenda kila mali, what do you do?
I'm a
businessman.
Yeah.
I believe it's kind of both, but more into in the entrepreneurial way, because except Funky Socks, I have like other 2 businesses. So I believe I have the passion for business. Like it's into me.
So what areas do you deal in?
I have a liquor store, and I used to sell handbags. Went on break for now to concentrate more on Funky Socks, since I felt like COVID came and a lot of things really changed and dynamics of businesses really changed. And kuna venye nilienda ka stall kidogo in my Funky Socks business and in the other business. So I told myself, for me to be able to shine on one business, I have to concentrate on being present kwa biashara moja. So nikajipatia break kwa biashara moja.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So where is your liquor store?
It's online.
It's online.
Yes.
So, okay. So I know even you've been affected also by this 6.1%. I hope haukununua stock, ukaficha stock kwanza and then now sell with the new price.
Not really. Kuna kwanga na hiyo old stock, of course. And alafu liquor is just something that inakuanga iki flow. It sells. Watu wanapiga sherehe Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Na Monday.
Excuse me, Monday to Monday.
Lazima.
Monday to Monday.
Monday to Monday.
When you say hauna pesa, ni wewe
Ni wewe tu. Do not speak on
do
behalf.
not speak on behalf
of others.
Exactly. It's you alone.
True.
Yeah.
Because even the liquor store, it was born during COVID time.
Wow. So it's a COVID baby.
Yes.
Hey.
Watu wenye walichukua
Advantage. And look at you.
Wacha tumalize stress na pombe.
Na pombe, you know.
I just saw a Gap. Hiyo place nilikuwa naishi, kulikuwa na a lot of flats, and then hakukuwa na liquor stores around. There was only one liquor store. And then by I think 7 zilikuwa zinakuanga zikifunga mapema 7.
Yes.
Then usiku mnatafuta alcohol, there's no alcohol. So many people were making orders kutoka mbali ama nini. And I was like, I'm idle. This other business is not doing well. Let me just start another business. Nikaanza tu hivyo kama mchezo. Nikaanza kupata orders kutoka mbali, nini hivyo ikagrow.
Oh wow.
That's nice. Beautiful.
That is beautiful. So, you know, the other question I'd have is, so for the liquor store and also for Funky Socks, what was the starting capital?
liquor store nilianzanga hata I think niliombanga pesa kwa mshwari.
It sponsored you.
Yes. And some kidogo side money around 40-50. Then I went by growing.
Oh wow.
Pole.
At least the beauty of alcohol, the return is good.
The return is
good once you have what is it called, once you have what people want,
yes,
and you have it in stock,
yes,
the return is always good.
Yeah.
Kwanza watu wenye wako sasa na semi clubs, them they make 100% profit.
Yeah. But then they have a lot of bills.
Yes. But they have a lot
the
of
breakdown
bills.
When you go down the
exactly.
It doesn't make
exactly.
Yeah.
So I guess online is safe. At least haulipi rent ya sijui 100,000 plus and licenses
so
and all that.
From that.
So it's safe from that. Good job. I actually didn't know you have you sell liquor. Sasa tunajua tukikuja thika.
Hello. So yeah, actually, so both your businesses are online.
Yes.
Okay.
Both of them.
So tell us about Funky Socks. Actually, I guess we know you through Funky Socks.
Okay. Most people know me through
exactly.
Funky Socks. Yes.
Yes.
And it's what I usually. It's like my baby. Ni kama kale katoto kako kenye you really shikilia. And
that's me and Tokyo.
Exactly. Hizi zingine hata zikikuja, zimekuja because ulianza na hiyo ikaanza hizo zingine.
Kwa hivyo ni ule first born anapelekanga ingine shule.
Yes.
Actually exactly. Yes. So Funky Socks, basically when I just started by selling socks. Peke yake tu hizi kawaida socks. In that time when I started, it's a time whereby Happy Socks ndio zilikuwa sasa ndio zimeanza kuingia like Kenya. The market was like now people Happy Socks ile song ya nani alikuwa anaitwaje,
Because I'm happy
was a trend.
Pharrell.
So people familiarized with the Happy Socks.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I felt like, first of all, I didn't even feel like there was a niche a nini of the socks. Me, I'm a socks addict. Me at a place kuna jua na joto, me I wear socks. So I was just going randomly shopping for my socks, my normal monthly shopping. Got after socks. Nikiwa huko soko, I was like, hey, I need to look for these happy socks.
Yes.
Then nikapata place yenye walikuwa mezimwaga. And I was like, by the way, hizi socks nimeziona huko kwa market, but huko nje, I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
Then at that time I was dating someone. I was like, hey, let me just buy him like 5 or 10 pairs. Nikapeleka home. So vile nilifika home, random, it was on a Sunday, I can't even forget. Nikasema, by the way, unajua kuna mtu anauza hizi socks huku. What if we just start a page and just start selling
and let
socks?
it go? Yeah.
Monday asubuhi me just opened a page. By the way, nakwanga risk taker. I just start something. Najuanga huko mbele kutajisort. Nikafunga page. I have a very big nini of networks, and I have very supportive friends.
Oh wow.
So me, I shared with my friends, nini. We don't even have stock to sell at that
It's
time.
faith.
It's faith.
It's faith.
Ile tu post tu. I remember I was working, so ile probably uko tu job umeweka, created a page, nini, forwarded to my friends, and then forwarded to WhatsApp groups and WhatsApp numbers to my friends and everyone. And then we just got in orders, and we didn't even have, so we just made it like a pre-order. Went back to the market during the weekend. Remember we were working.
Yeah.
Tukachukua hizo orders and everything. So I think also at that time, or hizo times hizo kitambo, social media was very broad and nini. Facebook kwanza ilikuwa like a big thing, sika squeeze. IG ndo ilikuwa imeanza. So ilikuwa na hiyo
Yes.
So we just posted and just got orders out of nowhere. We got so many orders, and that's how we just started. And Funky Socks was born like that.
Kwa wale hawajui Funky Socks ni nini, ni hizi socks zimekuja, najaribu kutafuta hapa kama kuna mtu amevaa Happy Socks. Nani pekee ndiye amechanuka. Happy Socks are just okay, Funky, let me use her brand name. Yes. Funky Socks are just by the name. Those colorful,
not your nice, regular
yes, exactly. Yeah. And squeeze watu wanazi appreciate sana wamezikubali. Yes. I guess I'll try and buy my dad.
You know, Pesh, Pesha said something and wanted to interject.
Yeah.
Ukanunulia chali yako socks.
Imagine.
Hapo ndio biashara ilianza.
those men who complain wananunuliwa two
Why are you
socks.
buying
Look
me
an
socks?
empire over here.
A whole empire,
Wasikatae.
Wasikatae socks, wasikatae boxer, wasikatae vests.
No,
That is
wallet.
a whole business, idea, whole whatever.
But nowadays
That is
wallets
so
are
cool.
expensive.
Eh?
Nowadays wallets are expensive.
Nimesema wallets.
Nimeongezea.
Umeongezea wallets.
For you to get a very nice wallet, it's 5 Gs and above.
Yes, but also because of the quality. I think
quality.
leather, the quality has also gone
Exactly.
up. That's very interesting. And at least also your friends also jumped in the bandwagon
So much.
and supported you.
Shared our pages. That excitement also because it's a new thing. I get like everyone is like, oh wow, these socks are very nice. And I guess I always just say, like, give credit where it's due. I got a lot of support from my friends and family.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Also you don't forget Mshwari. It sponsored your business.
Yeah.
The other business, because like now the other day speaking, the president met with akina Peter Ndegwa, Safcom guys and the rest, and even Fulizaya, they were looking at whole credit terms for Kenyans and all that. Ilishukishwa. So I was like, oh wow. So they actually it's not a bad place. It's somehow like a necessary evil. Like I need this to push me. Really at least in push, alafu sasa niendele. Yeah.
So
Warenga, for you?
business.
Yes. Are you business or entrepreneur? And what is the difference?
I guess for business, if you're calling yourself a business person, your main goal is profit. Nothing else, by the way. For an entrepreneur, there are many things to look at. The need, what need are you covering? Are you growing the community? Are you... Yeah, actually, that's it. Growing the community, filling in a gap that no one has. You see, for her, she saw the need of people wearing nice socks.
Yes.
And all that.
Accessibility.
And accessibility. And also, maybe price-wise. Because I guess happy socks, if you were to look at the prices, at times are crazy, if I'm not wrong.
Very, very.
Right?
Actually, we were having that discussion with my other business. We usually have... The funny thing is, we have other people who sell also the happy socks and everything. But what we've done with my competitors is we usually have talks once in a while. Kama saa zingine dola ikipanda. Because our prices are very low compare with other countries. Countries like Nigeria, I've seen people selling a pair of socks for $15.
Wow.
South Africa, $20. Yes.
Times 100. Wow.
That's like 2 Gs.
Yes.
It makes sense because remember, people like us, we don't buy like vile nilianza saying I used to buy like from the market, right? Right now I go through a whole production process. Wow. It really, really makes sense. But Kenya pali tuko sai, I know shops that sell socks for like $1,000 bob, like $10. But I feel like with the market that I have and the tag TA that I have, putting that price for them wouldn't make any sense.
Would make any sense,
I get.
Ni unga nanunua, ni socks navaa.
Yes.
So
we try discuss and have a baseline of a price that we are going to be able to put. Like kama sasa vile dola ilipanda, we made calls. We like, so what do we do? Because nikieka price yangu 300 na mwingine anauza 350, mwingine anauza 400. Customers wata feel some type of way. Mbona wewe unauza 350 na your peers ama your competitors are selling 300. So what we usually do is we give each other calls and we tell each other like, what do you feel to pandisha to what price that can be able to be the market.
Makes sense.
Market like nika benchmark the market price.
Okay.
Yes. That's what we do.
Yeah, so you've seen the difference between biashara. Nataka tu kuna mwenye anataka tu profits, container imeingia sawa. Inatoka na how much. That's the difference between the two. For me, I'm both. Actually, I'm not. Am I a biashara person? Because you see, for me, most of the times when I sell whatever I'm selling, it's not because I want the money.
Think of the value.
The value. Like right now, let me start with my newest business is the jams. most people have been like, oh, why are you whatever not on the shelves and all that? Mbono usieke preservatives ndivyo zikuwe kwa shelves za super. But I'm like, no. When I started this thing, my goal was to be all natural. Like whatever I'm creating is all natural. For that someone who doesn't like preservatives, chemicals, too much sugar and all that. It is for that particular client. Plus nowadays, vile tunaenda, maisha ni lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because I'll say for you to purchase my jam, it's because you know the value of eating healthy. You know the value of not too much sugar. You know the value of autaki vitu ziko na chemicals and all that. So for me, that is the person I was looking at. So if I was to put my product out there, maybe in public, I'll go for people like Beyond Fruits, Zucchini, and the like.
People who are health conscious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now I don't want to put my product in a supermarket and then kukwe na mishandling and then msi anunue and kusema ile haribika.
Yeah.
And I get. So I want to deal with the person directly. These are my jams. And probably, and if at all I'll go that way, I'll have to provide my own fridge. And I get. Like you see, the Coca-Cola comes with their own fridge. So for me, it will be that will be the case.
Okay.
Because I'm afraid utanitisha, you need 2 cartons. Zikae kwa store. By the time zinatolewa kwa store, zisha spoil. This is a natural product. It doesn't have any preservatives. Haina any chemicals. It needs to be refrigerated all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what made you actually begin?
Fruity Yummies, it's a COVID baby. Yeah, it's so new. I've struggled with it because by the time you get that market, it's hard. But let me tell you, even for that person maybe who can't afford a jar and maybe would like to go for your kawaida jam, once they start it, it's hard to go back because they see the natural bit in it. And they see the tastefulness, like it's all fruity.
Okay.
Yes. And so how I started that Biasha was, it was during COVID. For us, people in the tour industry were the most affected. Let me put it like that. There was no traveling. There was no, like, hata kulikuwa na barriers all over. Even within your own country, there was no traveling.
Yeah.
So I would say like the whole of 2020, there was no income at all. At all. I started doing vegetables, selling vegetables and fruits door to door, like home delivery. So most of the times I'll remain with some fruits, unashinda utapeleka wapi, and you sit down at the next batch, you have to take a fresh batch.
Yeah.
Yes. So nikaanza tu hivyo kumake jam. I know how to make jam from way back. That's what my home have been using. I've never bought jam since like 10 years ago. Let me put it like that. I've been making my own jam. And I have particular fans who like, una make jam lini unigawie kidogo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those were my first clients.
Okay.
Yes. Once they tasted, that was it. Kidogo, you build, and then
till where you are.
Exactly. And so that's how it started. So actually I stopped selling the veggies and now concentrated on the jams. And I would say for the whole of 2020 it paid my bills, even if you were still struggling, but it
was better.
The fact that it's a new product in the market, sio kila mtu ataikubali, and sio kila mtu utauzia. You can't compete with these other products because these other products are like 2 times.
I don't think you should say that.
No, I'm saying, you can't compete with them in the supermarket because you see, for a common mwananchi, most of common mwananchi wanaendanga na bei.
Yeah.
Unaget?
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to mean. But it has found its market, and I have so many repeated clients.
Okay.
So, bado a few stages, and then I go all out.
Full blast. And what about travel?
Travel, I've been in the industry since 2013, 2012. That's what I studied in school. And travel is komsi komsa, kinda. I'll say that because after the huge blow, most of the tour companies that I know, or maybe the peers around, this is the time they are recovering.
Yeah.
And actually, it's not that we are recovering cause probably will recover fully next year. Reason being, right now it's like we are paying loans. Loans of people who paid in 2020. This is the time they are traveling. Yeah, so ukiona yes unaona watu wakisafiri and all that, but most of them we are paying for people who booked in 2020 and now
this is the time
they want to travel. Reason being, remember last year, even if things kind of stabilized, kulikuwa na regulations mob, you need COVID test, you need to do what. At times it's so boring for a traveler when you're going to queue in the airport because you don't have all those requirements is also boring. So I guess people waited for everything to normalize kidogo. Now this is the time they are traveling. So hata mkiona masafari mobs watu ni loans wanalipa.
And travel also became costly because when you do the cost of, you need a PCR test.
Actually, exactly. It became very expensive.
So you're like, I'll do something with this money, and then you need to go in quarantine. Again, you're like, you know what?
Exactly.
I can't
it's never that serious because
so
it's still tough on our side. But I thank God for domestic, because domestic have really lifted us in a big way. And also the promotions outside there and all that. So it's been that when I say it's comme ci comme ça, it's because it's been really tough the past 3 years for us. It's been very tough. Like I also do team building for corporates. Saizi ndio corporates pesa zao zinarudi ndio wanaweza afford sasa kufanya 1 2 3 activities. Not like
it wasn't a priority before.
Exactly. It's been dead. Kwanza unatajia mtu I do what
CSI. Priorities
matters. So it's been really, really tough, but I thank God it's akukosi 1 2 3 things and we are here, we are still looking good.
we can see
tumekata shida ijiandike kwa
we are not going to look like our problem.
Exactly. So it's been okay and we thank God. I'm not loud on social media. Reason being my clientele are not on social media. That is my target people. Kuna watu hawapendi social media completely. Even if hata kama wewe ni myang aje, kuna watu
they don't. It's
so
not
those are my target market, and I have plenty because inakujanga na referral and word of mouth.
Okay.
So that's why I'm not loud sana on social media.
I'm interested to know, Peshe. You'd mentioned that you are working now. Do you still do an 8 to 5 or no? No,
it's been like 6 years.
Oh wow! Since you were in an 8 to 5,
being in the corporate world.
What were you doing previously?
Customer service and sales.
Happy customer service week.
I know, right?
You know, because I know someone like Warenga was fortunate enough to study what she was doing like tours and travel, and then proceed with that. You, on the other hand, customer service, at least it has also helped you
so much
with your business.
So much.
I was waiting for you to tell me you are an engineer, then you said, you know what, it's been real, guys. I'm out of here.
Actually wanted to be an engineer. I think and so many years later, I usually say God aligns your journey. Niko sure if I did engineering, I would have thrown away my business.
It would not have been a priority for you. And like as much as you spoke about support from family, I'm trying to help us understand how do you now go tell your parents, by the guys, nauzanga socks siku hizi, like umeacha kazi sasa nauza socks, unajua they've sat down, they're like, I've taken you to school for X number of years, this is not. And then again also there's the same perception out here because of Kenyans as well, like I saw image and all that.
Starting with my mom, it took her very years to accept that ata tuache ata socks business. My family is more into the education career wise. My mom and I believe you should go to school, study, and then I was like, I had brains in school and everything. So first of all, the first job yenye nilipatanga it was a sales job. My mom kept on telling me, tafuta kazi kwa media.
What did you study in school?
Mass communication and PR. Enda kwa anko yako ule, those needs. nikienda kwa ofisi yake every time akiwa tu na these older people anawaambia, so this is my daughter, she studied this, if you hear any good jobs please in my heart. And then I can't like nini her shine or anything. Sitaki kumfanya feel vibaya. I'm like, mina cheka tu. In my heart I know I'm just going to do business and I'm going to stick with business. But at that time I can't prove to her that business inaweza nilisha. I was young, then manza biashara, the returns, and sometimes I used to even go to her na mwambia sunipatie 5k unajua. But over the years, and I think last year when I went home, she was like, so now I understand you chose business and I can see it's doing good with you, so you've chose business, biashara tu ndo umeamua, then go ace it.
Oh wow.
And
finally the blessing.
Finally ndo nilipata blessing yake last year. I remember alima, so wewe naona ulikubali biashara
na biashara imekukubali.
You go and do it.
Oh,
That's nice.
I
know. Me, I guess when I started the jams, my dad was like, Shionedo, as in
what is
nini. Then I tried explaining, and I come from a family where biashara is so accepted, so accepted. So it has never been a biggie. And I remember there's a time my dad took me to his baraza ya wazee. Do you know all those men bought jam, even when they don't understand what jam is?
Yeah, to support their child, our baby. Yeah.
And I remember there's one mzee. So when I take this to my grandchildren, they will like it. I was like, yes. He texted me with feedback.
Oh.
My grandchildren were so happy, blah, blah, blah. It's a good product and all that. And they've supported some of them.
You are short of now saying, drats, I should have gone with a whole canter. You know?
Exactly, yeah. But for me, biashara has always been accepted in my family, as long as you're able to foot your bills. And maybe because most of my family members are biashara people. And some of them have thrived and all that. Yeah.
Leo is okay, tomorrow is...
I guess it's also about background, because I'm very sure now with my kids and my generation, it will be different.
Exactly.
Because I come to them with an open mind of like, if you want to do biashara, do biashara. But then again, sasa, our times, it was like, you have to go to school, you have to study, you have to get your degrees, and you have to get a job in the corporate world.
But we also need, that's why I keep saying or telling my peers and age mates, we also need to understand where our parents came from.
Exactly.
And then they don't get it. Most people don't get it. Because you see, for them back in the day, having an education, then going to the corporate world actually opened doors. Kwanza beginning with education, it opened doors, and then now you get this 8 to 5. It opens further doors, and it brings a certain form of respect. So they want, that is the best they can offer you. Yeah. So it's interesting. You have kids?
Not yet.
Oh, you he said you mentioned. I thought, oh wow, at least
I guess that's why Leo sikukalia your couch.
Why? By the way, Warenga, at this rate, we can just say, Warenga, thank you for joining this conversation. It's been real. You can step aside, we proceed.
That's why they're in denim and all that.
We had a conversation before coming.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry. Next time I'll try and jump into the conversation. Munipe memo. What are you wearing?
We were in the spirit.
What are you wearing?
It all happened in the spirit. Yeah.
Good. So what's your story on Biashara now that I feel like for you,
I am thinking that I'm escaping this question.
I know. I think for you, bit of your Biashara journey was like shika.
Not really.
No, I'm saying bit of it.
Yeah.
And ingine it's your self journey and all that, and also in being in a family of
noko geria mani.
Exactly. Yeah. So what
I need that t-shirt. Aki, by the please msimnibuy tu t-shirt inasema noko geria mani, a black one, white one. I'll be rocking it every day of the week. So for me, I've as I was thinking and marinating over this topic this week, I think the first business I ever did, I think I used to take fruits to offices around town.
Yeah.
I did it for a while. And then I was like, I now need to go to school. Now, but it was before I joined campus in September. Then I go to campus. I studied gender and development studies. I finish. You look for a job. I got into the job force for a while. Then actually in the NGO world. Then NGO contracts Biasha. So I remember by then my mom's folks were alive, my grandparents. So the time I didn't have a job, thank God for Kiambu is just here next door.
Yes.
So I would leave my house. I'm like, yo, shush, nakam tukule lunch. I go, we spend the day, I eat lunch, just enjoy their company. Then I would keep telling her, we can do something on this land. We can do something on this land. But then for her, she was like, no, you look for a job. You look for a job. Okay, fine. Let's just enjoy each other's company.
Yes.
Then that happened. Then I finally got into formal employment, 8 to 5, corporate America. It was very interesting. And then even while still there, I wanted money, so I was in business. So I also sold handbags for a while. And then I didn't make the profits that I'd expected. So I was like, okay, next. Like for me, it's like if it doesn't work, I'm like, let's move to the next plan. We are not going to sit here and marinate. Next.
That's a business person.
Yeah, that's why, that's what, like for me, I was in business. Like, next,
Yeah.
Then now in 2020, my job, before COVID even, my job came to an end. My last day was January 20th. Then I knew, I'm going to begin, this is what I'm going to do in business. Yeah. So I decided, let me open a grocery store and then also do farming on the side. It went well, it went well. But then I think also the area I was in, I didn't study the market quite well or something. So I didn't do quite well. So I put it aside.
Yeah.
Let me think what next. Then I also grow... I have what is it called? I grow either maize, beans, cereals once in a while as well. So at least hizo najiekeanga, zingine nauza, mandizi. By the way, after now my grandparents, my mom's folks passed. One was in 2017, then my shosh went in 2018. I told my mom, I think I'm going to plant bananas now. Because I'd been told bananas do well. So I went... nikaangusha mandizi huko with my small monies. Then you look around and you see how bananas are also being bought. I told Mom, these ones are ours. We are going to be eating them. I'm not selling them. Because even costs, I'm like, it's never that serious. Next.
Yeah, Shara.
Yeah, so that's for me, I'm in business.
Yes.
Yeah. So until now, actually no interaction is ever wasted. So I met up with someone, I learned how to make fermented porridge. So even when I want to give up on this one, I'm told, Sha, we want. And I have those customers, like, so even for me, the challenge this period round is like, okay, fine, my customers are actually asking for it.
Yeah.
I will do it. And now this one is not much of a business. This one's more like it's an entrepreneur. I'm also solving a solution. Yeah, because first it's rich. It has probiotics, so it's very good for your gut health as well. And then it's the tradition, the way our grandmother, our ancestors, the Kuk ancestors used to make it. Yeah. So it's also good for traditional functions. which
they're happening every day.
Which are happening and they appreciate. And I have persistent customers like, I don't know what you're going to do. I just want my uji. I'm like, okay. And then interesting thing is now I grow my own maize. So at least I'm assured I'm giving you good stuff. Nice. So even when I didn't have, they're like, you do what you're going to do. We want our porridge. I'm like, okay, fine. So at least even during COVID, it did well. Then... last year, whatever confusion came, went. Yani, it was just a pathetic period for me. Yeah. So now it's when I'm now trying to jumpstart and get back to it fully. But yes, at least I still make every alternate week.
Is an everyday story of an entrepreneur. Jumpstarting is
you know
yourself.
it's like a car. You always have to keep on coming with those whatever.
And there's that bit of you don't want to give up. Like I'd have given up with Tukio a long time ago if I wanted to. But at the end of the day, you're like, this is my baby.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I started this.
Yeah.
Tutapambana nayo.
Until.
Takama it will take, I don't know how many years.
Yeah. We'll still continue
And with time, you come to appreciate, because a client who served like when you were starting and gave up on them, they'll come back. Warenga, I'm back to you.
Yeah.
Do you still do tours?
Yes.
Yes. I need this and this.
Yeah.
And you see, right now they come back knowing the value Warenga was giving. Because I won't lie. Mimi ni wale wakufa na kupona with a client. I'll do everything for you. You've lost a baggage, tutaitafuta.
We will get that back.
SGR tickets. Me, I won't tell you to go print for yourself, Oko. I will make sure they have been dropped to your office.
Oh, wow.
If I need to see you off, I will come there personally when I have time, and I will see you off.
That extra touch.
And the beauty with my kind of clientele mostly are between 40 and above. That's the Gap Winky. And they like feeling that extraness. You know, Warenga, I place tuneza pata lika wapi. Maybe they've booked a holiday home and they don't know where to home. Stand by one. Peleka this and this pale. Then you just give them that extra with no extra cost, and they feel appreciated. And the beauty with that age gap, hakuna kitu kama attention.
They want attention.
That's what they need. That's what they crave for.
Yeah.
Those special things, kidogo wame surprise you and cake higher. This is from where? No, your whatever said, your agent said we give you a cake.
Yeah.
And those extra things
go a long way.
At times a flight can cost, now stand by one. Give me 1 week. We see if you can get a competitive whatever.
Good.
And unampatia.
Yeah.
As long as they are patient, that's it. Because kuna wale wa touch and go and tu hua. Hauna deal poa, sawa. Hua. It's okay.
It's a relationship.
It's a me, I don't force issues. Yeah. You tell me to do so and so is giving this, it's okay. If I can't match, I can't match. Yeah, it is okay. So that's the need I try cover. Even like for old people, they don't have they are clueless on how to go to the website and book a flight.
So you make it easier for them. I
make it easier for them. Yeah. And at times, like with actually it's every biashara. Today you have money. Today you feel like a billion. Baka you start Googling which Mercedes is whatever. You know, the latest. Zimefika how much by the, because you're feeling like a billionaire.
Yeah.
The following day. Unamka hakuna kitu. And that's, I love that thrill at times. I really enjoy it at times. Today you have, tomorrow you don't have. But there's this push it gives you.
Yeah.
Utalala siku mbili, call may feel down and all that. But by the time you're waking up, you could jump start unaongelelea. You jump and jump ile serious. That's entrepreneurship for you.
Let me ask, do you have any employees?
Currently, after COVID, no.
Before,
yes.
You had.
Yeah.
Pesh?
Yes, I have.
You have employees. Yeah. So I think like, because now also the other part is I also help now my family manage my dad's affairs. So like now he had a hotel, so at the end of the day kuna watu lazima walipwe. You know those certain challenges that you end up feeling like, oh God, it's end month has arrived. That's why I'm like you end up knowing dates whether you want to or not. So how many guys do you have on board with you?
I can say 2, rider and an assistant.
And they've been with you
since I started 2021, last year, May.
Oh, yes. Any challenges yet? Any character developments?
Yes. But here's the thing I've learned with business. I think, I can't say
just a bit louder.
It's not like a relationship, such kinda, but it's a rule I have with life, not even business alone. Lower your expectations.
Very true.
You will go mad.
Yeah.
Lower your expectations, and just remember this business is yours. It's not theirs. They won't take it the way you are going to take it in their services.
Unless umewapatia to shares.
Unless umewapatia shares. Akitaka amke asubuhi aseme atafanya kazi.
Very true.
So what I usually do is I just have these talks with them sometimes. Namuliza, unajua saa zingine I've been employed. I know sometimes when you're not mentally okay, you cannot perform well. So namulizanga, uko sawa? Ni nini mbaya? Mbona hii wiki hujakuwa ukiperform? Kama una need break, naweza kupatia break. So those are the things that I do once in a while. But sometimes I also know I was employed and there's some things I used to do which were mischievous. So I know when someone is mischievous. So I become that person at that time, that boss who is very strict. So I know where to be strict. I know where to put my emotions. I know where to be able to be there for that person also emotionally and mentally. It's a thing you just learn, and it's a learning curve, to be very honest.
But it's true, because right now I may not have employees, but I have so many freelancers that there's one who, like, when it comes like to I need the whatever delivered, the tickets, I just don't give any rider. I have a specific rider that I will give. And I guess also trust is something else.
Yes.
Because like the freelancers I work, they'll even proudly say, I work for Tukio. They're not on a paycheck every end month, but it's the relationship you've built. And at times nikiwatafuta, by then you should see me nikiwatafuta, I've employed them. So mbono shiki simu zangu, ni biashara hautaki ama ni nini, unataka kukanja. As in, at times you're able to deal with them. And even some of them, I have one that went with my money, and I still give them business till today.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I guess, no, the thing is, I was able to read what he was going through in between. I feel like if I was in his shoes, probably maybe I'll have done the same thing.
Okay.
But then bakata nikachana na hizo do. Kabisa. Yeah.
You look at it and you're like,
it's okay.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, ndio nakwambia, at times it's trust and all that. Funny enough, this same person is one of the drivers I trust in this industry. And till today, you give him clients, nipeleke clients, mara blah blah blah. Aki, the feedback you'll get, that guy was awesome. That guy was, the customer care was good. He took care of us. That's why I've never sijai mwachilia. Because at the end of the day, I'll get that good feedback. Yeah.
Warenga had mentioned she's not into social media for fruity yummies, but for you, social media is key. Also considering your numbers. What have you done, or what special magic is there?
Yeah, give us the special magic. I want fruity yummies to get there.
What is your Midas touch?
Imagine there's nothing. Consistency. Nothing more. Consistency is number one key. Show up every day, social media, especially nowadays whereby we don't control the dynamics and the insights of social media. Zuckerberg anamkanga changes everything. So today your insights will be controlled by this, tomorrow it will be controlled by something else. Like right now, posting photos won't help you much. Reels and videos are the thing. So we have to go through that process.
Okay.
So for me, to be very honest, consistency. I post every day, and I will never, like, sometimes najipeanga break, like 2 days I feel like I don't want to post, and it's something that I hold into my heart because I feel like I'm in a place where by sai I need to have a social media manager, but I won't let sija kwa na your acceptance. I want to let go.
I know what you mean.
Yes. I don't know if there's someone I can get who can be able to do the work that I do. And have that passion and understand. Like, I always wake up and I know niko na stock enye ni nyingi sana ya this product. I need to post this product more. So that isonge than the other. Naeza jua, this week is a week whereby probably it's so cold, I need to post the knee-high socks. Like, there's so many things that I need to work on, and I feel like I haven't sijafika hapo place enye I can be able to invest in a good social media manager, because I would want to have the best. Because that is the face for the company. That is what brings me most of my sales. Like 90% of my sales come out of social media. I can't joke with it.
Nice.
Yeah. And then next, except having consistency, is just understanding Google, see what other people are doing, go to influencers' pages, people nowadays, there are people who are creators and they post in tips and ways to be able to post on your socials. So you have to be on your tips in everything. Google, go to Instagram main page and Facebook, know what is working for this time and what is not working for this time. And also be able to know what other channels you can be able to post your things.
Okay.
Sai kuna TikTok, kuna nini.
Yeah.
Expand your territory.
Okay. Arenga?
Nice. I can't add much. I'm still struggling with social media a lot. Probably because people might think I'm a social media person. Like maybe at times I just post and leave. By the way.
Because you just need to post.
Because I just need to post.
Yeah.
But also I understand the thing of consistency, which has worked for me. Anytime I'm consistent, trust me, I'll get
see the fruits.
You see the fruits. You get a weird stranger, I want this, how much, deliver, blah, blah, blah. And consistency is key. For me also, paying the ad, the sponsoring ads work as well. Because anytime I suppose kosangi to here and there. Yeah.
On the influencers, they also really
You've worked with influencers?
Yes.
And it has
translated.
Worked.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
That is also key. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to add?
Touching words.
Business is not easy. Every week I wake up sometimes and I joke about it. It's side place nimefika in business. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to stay. I'm going to do business for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So I've already accepted that. I know the dynamics. I know what works for me, what doesn't work for me. I know what gives me anxiety. I know when I'm not able to deliver business-wise, I give myself breaks. So I've mastered the art. I've been able to know what to do at what time and what not to do at this time. Also, I am still learning a lot. Every day I learn. There's some things that I'm not good at. I know my weaknesses. So I usually really work on working on those weaknesses every day to be able to add also my skills. Yeah. Don't have so much expectations in business, and then also have a very tough heart. You have to be very, 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 very like ukwe. Utalia, you will cry. There are days you will cry, yes. But after crying, wake up and move on, because no one cares.
Yeah.
Very true.
It's you. No one cares. If you choose like you're going to cry for the whole week, then hautapata customers kwa sababu ya kulia. Cry for 2 days, kaa chini and understand what is wrong and what is not working, and what can be able to be done for it to be able to work. And then be able to know that what you're doing today is not going to work in the future. Technology keeps changing every day.
Yeah.
So quite transitional and be able to accept to move to the next levels. Yeah.
There's one thing my boss used to constantly say, Marianne, the only thing constant in life is change.
Not K.
K is constant. K is constant. But change is the only. So I like the mindset that you have. Waringa, parting shots?
Parting shots? I guess Penina has summarized it all. But I'll say, if you're out there and you want to start a biashara, just don't wake up and say, I quit and start a biashara. It's not a walk in the park. Be ready to make heavy losses. Si kidogo losses. Heavy losses. Before you even quit your job, do your research so well. For me, apparently, I wasn't, I guess in my entire life I've been employed for only 2 years. So for me it's been biashara. I guess I accepted it. And that was it. Hapa ni kufa na kupona. Kama hatuna pesa hii month, next month lazima tujue kwenye itatoka.
Okay.
It might not toka from my biashara. It might toka from a kadil I've chapered here and there. As in,
Summary.
Yeah, exactly. Najua. So if you're out there and I know if you're out there and you want to start a biashara and you're from the corporate world, sana, just don't just quit your job. Have your background research, have a plan and everything. And also I believe in mentors as well. If you have that mentor who can really mentor you biashara wise, shikilia ya mkono and they'll walk with you.
Man plans, God laughs.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Atutaki kuabosana. So Penny, thank you for coming through. You know, we also have we now have a Connect Funky Socks.
Yeah.
You know,
Karibuni sana.
yes, and looking forward to having more, even sit downs with you.
We should.
Yes.
I believe business. I think I feel like at this point, businesses should have even clubs and therapy sessions.
It's true.
They should.
It's true.
They actually should.
Trust me, you shut down proper, like una shut down ka, I don't know. And you switch off from the world.
You know, the sad part is for most people it's also like a lonely journey because at times the other party might not understand.
Not even might. They
don't. You know, the number of times my mom sees me doing math, she's like, hey, ni hesabu? She's like, yeah, because either I'm now, we applied, rent needs to be paid, other salaries need to be paid, maintenance needs to be done. Yeah. So she always sees my mind on overdrive.
I know.
You know what you mean. But at least for her, she kind of understands. Now, having somebody who is on an 8 to 5, for them, this might be
and the notion that
all the best. They'll tell you, usijali. Anyway, guys, that's it from us for now. So akimutuombe turudi tena next week tuendele kukua consistent just like you have said. Yes, and we are 25 episodes in. This is our 26th episode, so we should clap for ourselves. We've been consistent 26 times.
Because at times, but then I look at the podcast that started when we were starting.
Yeah.
Tumetry.
And last week was also about the International Podcast Day. So at least we got
kulikuwa na sherehe hapa.
We got to celebrate as well. And even for us, 26 times, we've sat down and we're having these conversations. And we are now even having guests.
Yeah.
We are doing well.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, adios.
Bye-bye.
Bye.